Jesus asked his disciples, "Who do men say that I am?" And they began to tell him. Well, some are saying that you're Elijah. Some are saying that you're John the Baptist or Jeremiah or one of the prophets. And Jesus turned and said, "Who do you say that I am?" You know, Jesus is asking us that question now. And it's not about what you know, but it's about who you know. See, several years ago during the Civil War, a young soldier approached the White House. And he was having trouble at home. His dad had passed away, and his mom was left there with his two sisters to keep the farm. And it was getting time to bring in the harvest. And he was going to approach President Abraham Lincoln to ask if he could take a leave of absence from the war effort and go home and bring in the harvest. Well, as he approached the White House, he got to the front gate and they wouldn't let him in. He said, "Do you realize that this is wartime? You can't see President Lincoln." And said, "Get on away from here." Well, he began to walk off with his head just discouraged. He sat down on a bench, and this little boy was sitting there playing with the marbles. And he said, "Sir, are you a soldier?" And he said, "Yes, I am." And he said, "Well, why do you look so sad?" He said, "Well, I went to see the President of the United States, and they wouldn't let me in." And the little boy said, "Well, come with me, sir." And he took him by the hand, and they walked right through the front gate. They walked right through the front door of the White House. Nobody said anything. They walked right through the Oval Office into the President of the United States with nobody saying a word. The soldier's mouth was wide open. And finally the President looked up from his desk and said, "Well, hi, Todd. How are you?" You see, it was President Lincoln's son. It's not what you know, but it's who you know. You and I will never get to God except through his Son, Jesus Christ. And always remember, it's just about one more.